Guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Adventure Map. Last episode we started this amazing looking arena here being built in one episode. How crazy is that? Well, that really helped us out there. I done the same VIP commentator section on the other side there. I think it looks really nice. I've also changed out all of that to grass now, so we ain't got that sort of weird sand mix in there. Looks really nice. People are saying, how'd you get into the arena? Well, it's quite simple. What you do is you come through here, and then there'd be like a stairway that goes down underneath the arena itself. So either side would have their own staircase down to their own side. We might do that. We might figure out another way. That's just how it was done on Oblivion. What I do want to do, though, is bring this outside ring up to at least the same amount. We need to go a little bit taller now because we've got this VIP section on here. So let's take out those 3 blocks, and I want to do a cylinder. A hollow cylinder. 27 blocks, I think was the outside, wasn't it? 27 blocks. No, stone. 27 blocks, and then let's say 8. Oh, I needed 2 hashes on it. 2 forward slashes, sorry. Chook. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, and then do the same one, which is 25. So they're both on the same height now. That's going to be like the main height of our arena. Now I want to do a little bit of a roof on it. We're going to jump straight into it today because I really want to get a load of this done. In fact, I want to get the entire outside done. And I think we could probably do this with welded quite easily. We need to go up 8 blocks, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then if I'm up here, I change that to 1, and I change that to, what was it, plank 3 did we do for the, yeah, and then 4, 6, and I think 7 as well we want, 7 and 8, maybe 29, ooh, no, don't fall, 26, 27, and 28. Now that's 1 block bigger on the inside, and we got 1 block bigger on the outside. There's a few blocks to fill in, but we've definitely saved a lot of time doing that. Then we're going to come up a level, up a block, and I'm going to come in to 27, 26, not 67, 26, and 25. Go up another block, do 26, and there we go. We've got a really nice sort of very easy top that just requires a minuscule amount of filling in around the edges. There's one corner. This is the second corner. Around here. I tell you something, right? If I ever get invited to do a speed build and I have the option to use world edit to speed up, which they do like little world edit speed builds, and it was like an hour-long speed build, I would build this because I reckon with maybe 1 more practice off camera, I reckon I could get this whole arena built in 1 hour. I bet I could, and it looks pretty sick for a speed build. This would be amazing, which is what it's basically been. We've had half an hour last episode, and half an hour was going to be half an hour this episode, between 20 and 30 minutes this episode. So yeah, an hour, and we've got a pretty sick looking arena for such a short amount of time. Okay, and then we just got the inside ones to do. We'll do the bottom layer first so we don't miss any parts. And that one, that one, that one. Look at this. This is speed building, huh? I would love to see it from like a speed build perspective as well. You know, when you get someone recording it from up above, so you can see like both builds going up at the same time. How sick would it be to see this going up like in an hour? You'd be like, what? I would be mind blown if someone done this on a speed build, because it's such an easy build as well. Even without world edit, if you'd done it by hand, I was a little bit dubious about doing the arena at the beginning. I was like, is this going to look good? Am I going to be able to pull it off? But I tell you what, just with a little bit of work, you could do that no problem with no world edit whatsoever. We do need a way to get up onto the stands. A way that doesn't require going through the arena and then parkouring your way up or whatever. So maybe on the ends here, we've got those VIP stands on the side there, but maybe over here, we could poke a hole like that. Maybe even do the same doorway. How do we do it? Like that, wasn't it? I feel. Boop. Yeah. Like that. And then have a staircase that could go down the side. It's a little bit thin, but I'm sure we could figure something out. It looks pretty cool like that. In fact, to be honest, are you ever going to get up there in this game? No, we're not. It hasn't been built to go up there. So what we're going to do is we'll just fill it in with black to give it the illusion that it goes somewhere, when in reality it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, that'll work. Is that how I done the doors? Oh no, I had polished ones on here and here as well. I knew something was missing. I knew something wasn't quite right. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Oops. I didn't really want to do that. And then fill in those ones. 2 blocks high? Yeah, 2 blocks high. That one. And then fill this in here. I got it. I figured it out. And then put those along there. Yeah, there we go. So that's how you get out onto that top. That actually adds a lot of depth there as well. What is that down there? Oh, it's a creeper in the arena and a zombie. How are they spawning in here? Is it really dark enough in those corners for them to spawn? It must be. Either that or the game is like, he's built an arena, we should spawn mobs in there. Oh no, they're burning when they go out there. Even the creeper's burning. I don't exactly know what's what's happening there. Right, we need some more sort of pillars around this inside here. We've got the pillars down on the bottom level. We need some pillars up on the top level. But I'm not going to do them exactly the same because I want them to have flames on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the middle one, which I think is that one right here. And I'm going to just put a block there for the moment because I want to have that one. And it's going to be a little bit wider. I think this is the middle. Yeah, it's got to be the corner, doesn't it? Yeah, it's in line with that one. That's definitely the corner. So I want this to come up here. This will be the same in every corner. But it goes a little bit wider on this one. Take that out. We want some netherrack. I tried to type with my eyes then. I couldn't be bothered to take my hand off my mouse. I was like, I'm in the zone. I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, something like that. Just something like nice big flames that. Is fire spread on? Yes, it is. Don't burn away. I thought I turned that off. Fire ball. Hang on. Who knew? Who knew we can have magic? I didn't even know you could do that. Game rule. Fire spread. False. Let's try that again. Is it? Yeah, it's spreading. Yeah, it's spreading. It might. Yeah, it's even burning. Let me know. Comment section below. Please let me know how to stop that. I think one of you has mentioned before, but I've forgotten, so I apologise for that. You'll have to let me know again what the command is for that. I'm pretty sure I done it right, but I obviously didn't. We want to have this netherrack and then that. That'd be sick with those on fire though on the corners there, though, wouldn't it? That'd look great. This one right here. And then netherrack. Oops, really easy to do as well. Once you get the pattern, really simple. And the last one over here, to make sure they're in line, make sure it's in the corner. Make sure you start off with a smooth one at the bottom. And we have lift off. Wonderful. Okay. No! Don't do that! No, don't do that. No, don't do that. I know there's a way that I can stop this, like, actually stop the whole spread of it. But I can't remember it at the moment, so you're going to have to just forgive me. I can't hear it. I was listening for it, but I can't hear it. Now I need to work out what the pattern was. It looks pretty simple, actually. That one, that one, that one. That one. Who's burning? Oh, there was a fire there. I heard it be put out. It was like a visual glitch, and it was still spreading when it wasn't actually there. I think. It's not adding there anymore. When I punched that netherrack, I heard it go out, which is a good sign. Okay, so it looks like it's made up of tetra shapes, which is that shape. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 dots in the middle. I think that's it. I think we've got it. Just look on this. Yep, nope, that's right. Whew, whew, whew. Please let me know in the comment section how I can get flames on there without burning my whole place down. I would much appreciate it. For the moment, I'm going to blank this off with black. Well, I'm going to do it on this level. I think it looks better. Hello, creeper. I'm going to blank that off there. Until we figure out exactly how we're going to get in here and how the quest line is going to go from there, I just want to blank that off. Yeah, like that. I'm going to do the same on these ones as well, because I don't like being able to see that cobblestone there. So, take this away. Move that black forward by 1. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but to me, it's just been annoying me. Yeah, something like that. Okay, beautiful. I think that's about it for what we want on the inside. It looks like a completed arena there. But the outside, it looks okay. But it doesn't look amazing, does it? But I think we can get around that by going back to our middle point, which is there. Make sure you are in the middle point. Down to the floor. And we're going to make sure we're in the middle. We want a hollow cylinder of 30. Let's say stone 30. Can I hear burning? Oh, that's going to be the fires down here. 30 and 10 blocks high. Okay, let's just make sure that's about what we want. Just giving it a little bit of size and dimension on the outside here now. I think I actually want it a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, I think I actually want it a little bit bigger than that. I'm going to go back to the middle. Find the middle point. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a black block there for the moment. I might even leave it there, just so I know exactly where the middle is. I'm going to undo. I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to do 35. And I think that's a little bit too big now. A little bit too wide for the height of the arena. So in between 30 and 35, let's do 32. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Oops. Undo. 32. Okay, that should be about right. And how many blocks do they go up? 10. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I should now be able to go with planks, or plank 3, which is the dark oak, which is what we want. 33, 1 block wider, 1, 32, 31, 30, something like that. Just do a double check on the outside. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, so then I'm going to go up 1. I was just doing it like in a little bit to try and cover as many blocks as I needed to. Go up another block. And here we're going to do, what was it, 32 was the main one, so we want to have 31, 30. Just go on the outside, double check again. Perfect. Okay. 30. What did I do? 31 and 30, didn't I? Let's just have check on the command again. I want to go 1 block wider out. 31 and 30. So we want 32 as well. Perfect. Okay, up another one. Now I've got the pattern, we should be good. So that was 32. We want 31 and 30. Up another one. We want 30 and 29. Up another one. We want 29 and 28. Up another one. We want 28. And I'm going to assume 27. And I think we're going to be about connecting to the... Yeah, connecting to it now. Okay, beautiful. Check that out. So that's got this sort of nice, not quite as straight up as what it was before. Again, it needs a little bit of tweaking, but nothing that we can't handle. I think if we start on the top layer here and just sort of fill them in like that, it looks like it's only those sort of corner bits. Might as well do them on camera because it's only going to take me literally like 5 seconds to do. A little bit of an exaggeration there, I suppose. But yeah, just go down each level here. And I'm just going to fill them in actually on the level. And then I don't need to think about it. Make sure that I've got it right on all 4 sides. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So there. And that one, there was one more. There. Then I'm going to go down a block. I'm just going to add the same on this level. Wherever there's a gap, I'm going to add them like literally on that level. I'm not going to go up or down or anything weird like that. Keep it nice and simple so I can do it on all 4 sides without thinking about it. There and there. That one, that one, that one. It's still so much quicker than doing this by hand. 100%. The only time that round things are actually fun to build. I hate building round things in Minecraft. But World Edit definitely gives us the ability to do it a lot more fun, a lot more easily. 1, 2, 1, 2. And do. Look at this. How speedy is this? And there. But it's still looking a little bit boring. With just the stone on the outside isn't really giving us anything. It looks good on the inside. I like it, but we've got the diorite on the inside for the pillars to add that little bit more. What we need to do on the outside is do a very similar thing and add some details, some pillars, some focal points to make it look a little bit more interesting. So we've got this. I think one more corner and then one more layer, haven't we? Yeah, that one. And that one. And then there's a few blocks down here. 5 on each side. That's easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one. Ooh, jumpy. My sprint glitched out then. It's been doing that a lot on console recently. Have you been noticing that on Xbox since that recent update? Been really throwing everything about. See, that looks sick. I might even have some points. Oh, yeah. People saying banners. Blue banners, yellow banners. Exactly how it was like on Oblivion. So we're referencing that, aren't we? So what we want to have. Take this pillar out now. It was just a little comment in the comment section. I'll leave that black there for now. I would have a yellow side and a blue side. Just someone's mentioned it in the comment section. I was like, yes, definitely. There you go. A little bit of colour in there. Yellow side and a blue side. Nice homage then to Elder Scrolls. So what I want on the outside here is arches. I want arches that go all the way around. And I think the easiest way to do this will be to first put a ring, and it's easier to do this by hand, I think, of normal diorite. Let's start on like one side first. But this ring will run all the way around the building eventually. All the way around it. And then we want to have little areas that are going to be... Yeah, perfect. That are going to be sort of archways. Tall archways. I think would be nice. Like that. And then we'll have polished ones at the top. See, something like that all the way around the building. That would look really nice, wouldn't it? And then we can poke a hole somewhere for a door. So we can use 2 of these and make them holes for doors to go in there. Okay, so how would we do this around the outside? I suppose we'd just follow this pattern all the way around, right? Do. I can hear an Enderman. Must be in between the walls. That'd be scary at night, wouldn't it? Now, I don't know if this is going to line up perfectly when it comes to the other side there. We're just going to find out. Hopefully, we should. I'm pretty lucky, I must admit. When it comes to this kind of thing, it usually does end up being exactly how we wanted it without any planning. For those of you that watched me in the past, you'll know that how lucky I am when it comes to that kind of thing. But we'll just have to see. I'm going to go for it and just find out. We're nearly there. The only way to tell would be to actually go straight through where we need to go. Man, there's a lot of mobs in there. They might also be underground, I suppose. And that one. No, we're not. We're not quite perfect. It's going to be close. We're one block out. Okay, no problem. The easy way to fix that then will be to go from this side and then work your way back again. So let's just do this part. That, oops. That like that. And then work our way back again. And we'll end up in the middle where it'll be correct. So that one, move this one over, like that, move this one over. Is that the corner? Which one is the corner? No, that's not the corner yet. Ooh, those mob noises, man. Scary. Is that the corner? I think that one is, isn't it? That one's the corner there. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. On a circle that big, it's really hard to tell. But I'm pretty sure that that one's the corner. So we'll take that one out. Take that one out. And do it like that. Oh, no. If that's the corner one. It'd be that the corner. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Okay, and then I'll just do that. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll have the polished ones around the bottom, like that. And the polished ones on the tops of these, like that. And then run a ring around the edge, like so. I'm going to do that all the way around, and I shall be back. Okay, took a little bit longer than I thought. That was a little bit tricky to get them all to match up all the way around. But that looks pretty sick. I really like it. It's a nice sort of lighter colour that goes around the edge. Really brightens it up. Really makes it look very grand. So we definitely want some black wool now. Just to fill up these holes until we figure out how exactly we're going to get in here. How it's exactly going to go. I know that I want the, you heard last episode exactly how the story goes. But I haven't quite worked out yet how we get in here. But that isn't really your concern. Obviously, I'm doing all the redstone and all the commands and all that kind of stuff off camera. Because it's not really interesting. It's pretty boring stuff, really. So, yeah, I don't bother with that. Talking about that kind of stuff on camera. I'll worry about that off camera. And then maybe I'll show you later on a few episodes down the line. Once I've got it all set up. Okay, I just bit my lip. Ow. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah, I wanted to set a warp. Arena. I need 2 slashes. I need 1 word. I need 1/1 word. There we go. I knew it had to be one of them. Then now I can just teleport to the arena whenever I want. So what we need to do though is finish it off. It looks good, but there's a couple of bits, or there's one thing that I want to do, and that's to have some sort of spikes or something up around the edges here. So we're going to grab some. I've got some stone, and I need some slabs. No, we might use fire up the top. That could look pretty sick, couldn't it? So we can tell where the middles are very easily here. We know that that's the middle there. And how many blocks up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sounds like a good number to me. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I also think that we should do them in the middles as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they look pretty good. They might need to be a little bit taller, but we'll stick with 9 for the moment. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one over here. We've got the flame to put on top as well, which will give it a little bit more height. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks so cool. Okay, yeah. I think we can have these on top burning away. I don't think that the fire can spread that far. I'm pretty sure. 99% sure. We'll just have to find out. There. Oops. It's not spreading so far, so that's a pretty good sign. That one. Imagine seeing this from a distance. I'll have to turn off. It'll make it nighttime in a minute to see what it looks like. Oops. Stairs. We'll grab some stairs to run around the tops of these. Oops. That's so cool. There's also another thing that I might do to these as well, because it looks very chunky. The tops look very chunky for such a thin pole. I think we can do something about that. I can't see nothing burning yet. I think we're good. Oh no, I deleted it. Oh, I broke it. Not deleted it. Well, I suppose it was deleted. That one. So many posts. You think, oh, it's only 8. But then when you times 8 by every single block you've got to place, it gets a long job really, really quickly. Maybe I should have stuck with 4. Who knows? Only 2 left. 1 around here. Oops. And the last one. They don't actually look too bad, but I think just a little cobblestone wall will really help. Oops. That wall. Just there, and there on each one. Here we go again. Don't do 8. Do 4. If you're building something similar at home, do 4. Don't do 8. There. No, it's worth doing 8. It's worth taking the time to do 8. There. See how it just makes it get smaller more gradually. It doesn't go from like a wide top to a thin post. It looks like it sort of gradually gets a little bit thin. It just helps a little bit. It's also another texture up there. Oops. And that's all of them. What do you guys think of that for an arena? Huh? I think that's pretty sick. Oh, hang on. Stairs. We need the VIP stairs section. Put some stairs down there. I'm going to use stairs up here. 5, 6. Sounds good to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the other side before I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 6. No, that's 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 7 sounds better. 7 looks better, in fact. Come over this side. Oh, that one's 1 block wider. Okay, I like that better. I was like, something's not adding up here, and I don't know what it is. So I looked at the camera, like you guys were gonna tell me or something, and you did, because I then figured out what it was instantly. It's that this is 1 block wider on the other side. There we go. Take that one away. Take that one away. There we go. There's our 6. And then what I'll do is I'll have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. I think that looks the best. And that's 1 block forward. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. Seems right to me. Okay, so let's do time set night. Oh, check that out. At night time, how that glows up. That's pretty cool. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.